Dear students, have a nice time. In the last class, we discussed about regular singular points of a second order linear homogeneous differential equation. What do you mean by singular point? Consider the differential equation y double dash plus p of x y dash plus q of x y equal to 0. If x equal to x naught is a singular point, means that p of x or q of x is not analytic at x naught. And suppose x equal to x naught is a singular point of this differential equation, and if x minus x naught into p of x and x minus x naught whole square into q of x, both of these are analytic at the point x naught, then we say that x naught is a regular singular point of this differential equation. Today we will study how to find the power series solution of a differential equation at a regular singular point. And the method is known as the method of Frobenius. So let us solve the differential equation 2x square y double dash plus x into 2x plus 1 y dash minus y equal to 0. First of all, we have to write p of x and q of x. For that, the coefficient of y double dash should be 1. So we divide the whole equation by 2x square first. Then the equation becomes y double dash plus 2x plus 1 divided by 2x, 1x cancels, y dash minus 1 by 2x square y equal to 0. So here p of x is 2x plus 1 by 2x and q of x is minus 1 by 2x square. So clearly x equal to 0 is a singular point of this differential equation. Now we consider x minus 0, that is x into p of x is equal to 2x plus 1 by 2, x cancels, and x square into q of x is minus 1 by 2. Both are analytic at x equal to 0. Therefore, x equal to 0 is a regular singular point of equation 1. Now let us see how we can find the power series solution of the differential equation at a regular singular point x equal to 0. The method is known as Frobenius method. And by Frobenius method, we assume that the Frobenius series solution is y equal to x raised to m sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. Usually the power series expansion at an ordinary point is y equal to sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a n x raised to n, this part. Here in the Frobenius series solution, we assume that the solution is in the form x raised to m into sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. Here we have to locate both m and the coefficients a n. So on expanding this, we get a naught into, this is actually this equal to x raised to m into a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus etc. So on multiplying with x raised to m, we have a naught x raised to m plus a1 x raised to m plus 1 plus a2 x raised to m plus 2 plus etc. And what will be y dash? We are writing the derivatives. Derivative of x raised to m is m x raised to n minus 1 plus a1 m plus 1 x raised to m plus etc. Similarly, y double dash is a naught m into m minus 1 x raised to m minus 2 plus a1 m plus 1 into m into x raised to m minus 1 plus etc. Now actually our differential equation was y double dash plus 2x plus 1 by 2x y dash minus 1 by 2x square y equal to 0. So you had to substitute this y dash and y double dash here actually. Before that, we write this equation in the form y double dash plus, we divide the expression in the numerator by 2. So we have x plus 1 by 2 divided by x y dash. Then we take minus 2 in the numerator. So we have minus 1 by 2 divided by x square y equal to 0. Okay. So you just substitute the expressions for y dash and y double dash in this equation. So we consider y double dash plus x plus half by x y dash plus minus 1 by 2 by x square y. And this equal to y double dash is here, we substitute there. So here we have x plus half into 1 by x y dash. So you divide y dash by x, and now numerator is x plus half into, then dividing the term expression y dash by x, we have y dash is a naught m x raised to m minus 1. So again dividing by x, here we have m minus 2. So we have a naught m x raised to m minus 2 plus a1 into m plus 1 x raised to m divided by x. So here it is x raised to m minus 1 plus etc. Okay, and the last expression is minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 is here in the numerator. Now we have to divide the expression y by x square. So what was y? Y is here. We have to divide this expression by x square. So you have a naught x raised to m minus 2. You are dividing each term by x square, plus a1 x raised to m plus 1 minus 2 is m minus 1, plus a2 x raised to m plus 2 minus 2 is m plus etc. Okay, actually this expression equal to 0. Because this differential equation we have to equate it to 0. Now let us combine the terms with like powers of x. Here we have the term x raised to m minus 2. Okay, so let us compare all the terms with x raised to m minus 2. So here we have x raised to m minus 2 in this term. Now here there is x raised to m minus 2 into 1 by 2 here. So there is a term involving x raised to n minus 2. There is m naught also there. And here also there is a term with x raised to m minus 2. So let us write here in this way. A naught is a common factor for all these terms. A naught into m into m minus 1, that is a term here. Then plus half into m, that is a term here. Then minus half the whole into x raised to m minus 2. Okay, these are the terms with x raised to m minus 2. Similar way, we have to combine terms with x raised to m minus 1. Which are the terms? Here there is one term involving x raised to m minus 1. There is a1. So here we have one term x raised to m minus 2 into x. That is a term with x raised to m minus 1. Again, half into this term. That is also a term with x raised to m minus 1. Now here there is one term minus half a1 x raised to m minus 1. So combine all these terms. We can write it in this way. In the first expression, here we have a1 into m plus 1 into m. X raised to m minus 1 we can take outside. And now here in the second expression, first we multiply half into this term. Okay, sorry, half into this term. Then there is a term with x raised to m minus 1. So we can write plus 1 by 2 a1 into m plus 1. That is a term with x raised to m minus 1. Now you multiply this expression a naught m x raised to m minus 2 into x. That is a term with x raised to m minus 1. So we have plus a naught m. And in the last term, there is a term with x raised to m minus 2, that is minus 1 by 2 a1. The whole into x raised to m minus 1. Plus, now we have to combine terms with x raised to m. Okay, so we have to write the next term here actually. Here the next term is a term with x raised to m. So when you write the expressions, you need to write at least 3 terms. Now let us write terms with x raised to m. Here there is a term with x raised to m. Let us start with that. That is plus a2 into m plus 2 into m plus 1. We can write x raised to m after the bracket. So plus in the second expression where there are terms with x raised to m. Here there is a term a1 m1 x raised to m minus 1 into x. That involves term with x raised to m. So we can write plus a1 into m plus 1. Okay, into x raised to m. Now we have another term here a2 m plus 2 x raised to m into half. That is also a term with x raised to m. So we have plus half into a2 into m plus 2. Okay. Now here there is a term. So minus 1 by 2 a2. The whole into x raised to m plus etc. equal to 0. Okay. Now you can see that the least power of x is here x raised to m minus 2. So you divide the whole expression by x raised to m minus 2. So dividing by x raised to m minus 2, we get a naught into m into m minus 1 plus 1 by 2m minus half plus x raised to m minus 2 cancels. a1 into m plus 1 into m plus half a1 into m plus 1 plus a naught m minus 1 by 2 a1, the whole into x raised to m minus 1 by, here we have x raised to m minus 1 by x raised to m minus 2. So that is x raised to m minus 1 minus of m minus 2. So that is equal to x raised to m minus m cancels, minus 1 plus 2, we have 1. So here we have the term x. Finally, other term is plus a2 into m plus 2 into m plus 1 plus a2 in a1 into m plus 1 plus 1 by 2 a2 into m plus 2 minus 1 by 2 a2 into x raised to m divided by x raised to m minus 2. That is x raised to m minus of m minus 2, that is equal to x square. So here we have x square plus etc. equal to 0. This is the expression now. Here we note that a0 not equal to 0. Why? Here we assume that y equal to x raised to m into summation n equal to 0 to infinity a n x raised to n is the Frobenius series solution of the given equation. When a0 equal to 0, the first term becomes 0. That is, there is no term with x raised to m in the expression. But we here assume that the power series expansion start with x raised to m. Okay, some constant into x raised to m, and we have to locate such an m. So here, if a0 equal to 0, there will be no term with x raised to m. So this a0 cannot be equal to 0. Now see in this expression, since the series equal to 0, coefficient of each power of x should be equal to 0. That is, constant term must be equal to 0, coefficient of x equal to 0, coefficient of x square equal to 0, etc. Now what happens? This term, constant term is this one, this equal to 0. And also a0 cannot be equal to 0. So what happens? This expression becomes equal to 0. So we can write, therefore, m into m minus 1 plus 1 by 2m minus half equal to 0. This expression is called the initial equation of the given differential equation. Using this initial equation, we can find the possible values of m. So you have to solve this equation. So we may solve it in this way. Here actually the expression is m into m minus 1 plus 1 by 2 into m minus 1 equal to 0. So we can take this m minus 1 as a common factor. So we have n minus 1 into m plus half equal to 0. That means that either m equal to 1 or m equal to minus 1 by 2. So when m equal to 1, we have a Frobenius series solution, and also when m equal to minus 1 by 2, we have another independent Frobenius series solution. Okay, so we have to locate what are the coefficients a0, a1, a2, etc. when m equal to 1. And also we have to locate what are the coefficients a0, a1, etc. when m equal to minus 1 by 2. So solving the initial equation, we can locate the values of m. Now we have to find the corresponding values of a0, a1, a2, etc. in the Frobenius series solution. So you have to consider two cases. Case 1 is when m equal to 1, and second case when m equal to minus 1 by 2. So this was our differential equation actually. And to find m, we equate this expression equal to 0, and this is the initial equation of the differential equation, and we find the values of m. Okay, and also here coefficient of x equal to 0, coefficient of x square equal to 0, etc. Now I am going to write this expression, this one equal to 0 and this expression equal to 0. Using these two expressions, we will find the values of a0, a1, a2, etc. Okay, so let me write the equations. Now these are the two equations here named as 1 and 2. So we consider the case when m equal to 1. We have to consider two cases when m equal to 1 and m equal to minus 1 by 2. First case is m equal to 1. So we just substitute m equal to 1 in these two equations. First equation becomes m1 plus 1, that is 2 into 1, that is 2 plus m plus 1 is again 2, 2 by 2 is 1, so plus 1 minus 1 by 2 a1 plus a0 into 1, that is a0 equal to 0. Likewise, also here you can solve the equation. So this becomes 5 by 2 a1 plus a0 equal to 0. Or this implies that a1 equal to minus 2 by 5 a0. Isn't it? 5 by 2 a1 equal to minus a0. So a1 equal to minus a0 into 2 by 5. That is here. So we get a1 in terms of a0. Now substituting in equation 2, we have 3 into 2 plus 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 a2 plus a1 is minus 2 by 5 a0 into m plus 1. m is 1, so 1 plus 1 is 2. That's equal to 0. So the equation becomes, solving this one, 3 minus 1 is 2, 2 by 2 is 1, so 6 plus 1 is 7. So we have 7a2 minus 4 by 5 a naught equal to 0. Or we can write a2 equal to, solving you will get 4 by 35 a naught. So here we will get a1, that is here. Now we get a2. Okay. So it is enough to write the series a naught x raised to m into a naught x raised to m plus etc. So corresponding Frobenius series is equal to x raised to m into sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. So that's equal to x raised to m into a naught plus a1x plus a2x square plus etc. So that's equal to x raised to m is equal to 1 in this case. So we have x raised to 1 into a naught plus a1 is minus 2 by 5 a naught. So just substitute here. So minus 2 by 5 a naught plus a2 is plus 4 by 35 a naught. Here it is x. Here it is x square plus etc. Okay. So that's equal to, we can write here a naught into x into 1 minus 2 by 5x plus 4 by 35x square plus etc. This is one Frobenius series solution of the given differential equation. Now we have to find the Frobenius series solution corresponding to m equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. So here also you have to substitute m equal to minus 1 by 2 in these two expressions 1 and 2. Okay. You just substitute m equal to minus 1 by 2 in equations 1 and 2. Then you will get the given answers here. When m equal to minus 1 by 2, first equation becomes minus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 4 minus 1 by 2 a1 minus 1 by 2 a naught equal to 0. Solving this, you will get a1 equal to minus a naught. Okay. So this is first expression. Now substituting in 2, we will get, just substitute there, 3 by 2 into 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 into 3 by 2 minus 1 by 2 a2 plus 1 by 2 a1 equal to 0. Okay. So the equation becomes, here's on solving, you will get 6 by 4 minus 1 by 2. 6 by 4 minus 1 by 2 a2 plus 1 by 2 a1 equal to 0. Or you will get a2 equal to minus 1 by 2 a1. And what is a1? a1 is minus a naught. So this is equal to minus 1 by 2 into minus a naught, that is 1 by 2 a naught. So this is the next expression. Okay. Now you can write the corresponding Frobenius series solution. So corresponding Frobenius series solution is y equal to x raised to m, that is x raised to minus 1 by 2 into a naught plus a1x. a1 is minus a naught, so minus a naught x plus a2x square, that is plus 1 by 2 a naught x square plus etc. You may take a naught outside, so this is equal to a naught into x raised to minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus x plus 1 by 2 x square minus or plus, we don't know, etc. So we get two independent Frobenius series solutions of the given differential equation. Using these two equations, you can find the general solution of the Frobenius series. General solution of the general Frobenius series solution of the given differential equation. Therefore, Frobenius series solution of given differential equation is y is equal to, first expression was a naught x raised to 1. We may put a naught equal to 1 itself. So you may write x raised to 1 into 1 minus 2 by 5 x plus 4 by 5 x square, 4 by 35 x square plus etc. plus second expression was x raised to minus 1 by 2 into 1 minus x plus x square by 2 plus etc. So this is the general Frobenius series solution of the given differential equation. So please go through the method used here. First we assume that the Frobenius series solution is y equal to x raised to m into sigma n equal to 0 to infinity a n x to the power n. This is the first step. Then you find y dash and y double dash. Okay. Now we have to substitute y dash and y double dash in the given differential equation and equate it to 0. That is the next step. Then you have to combine terms with x raised to m minus 2, x raised to m minus 1, x raised to m, etc. That is written here. In the next step, you divide the whole equation by x raised to m minus 2. So first term is a term without x, that is a constant term, plus x raised to m minus 1 by x raised to m minus 2 becomes x. So there are terms with constant term, terms with x, term with x square plus etc. That's equal to 0. And here I explained that a0 cannot be equal to 0. Therefore, since this constant term equal to 0, coefficient of x equal to 0, coefficient of x square equal to 0, etc. This term equal to 0 means that since a0 not equal to 0, this expression equal to 0. This is called the initial equation of the given differential equation. Here you may see that there is no terms with a1, a2, etc. In the terms here onwards, there are terms with a1, a2, etc. In the first term, a0 cannot be equal to 0. You may assume a0 as 1 itself and this expression equal to 0, and here there is no terms with a1, a2, etc. And solving this equation, you can find the possible values of m. So this equation is called the initial equation of the given differential equation. Now solve the initial equation of the differential equation, and you find that m equal to 1 or minus 1 by 2. Corresponding to each of the values of m, you can find different independent Frobenius series solutions. 2 independent Frobenius series solutions. So here we found m using the expression this equal to 0. Now you form 2 more equations, coefficient of x equal to 0 and coefficient of x square equal to 0. That is written here. These two expressions 1 and 2, these two expressions, coefficient of x equal to 0 and coefficient of x square equal to 0. Now we are taking, first we will take m equal to 1. When m equal to 1, these two equations gives two equations with a1 and a0. Then you write a1, a2, etc. Then you write the corresponding Frobenius series solution when m equal to 1. Then you have to take m equal to minus 1 by 2, and again you substitute in the equations 1 and 2, and you can find the corresponding values of a1, a2, etc. Likewise, you can write 2 independent Frobenius series solutions, and combining these two solutions together, you can write the general Frobenius series solution of the given differential equation. So this method of finding the Frobenius series solution of a, or the power series solution of a given differential equation at a regular singular point is called the method of Frobenius.